Oh, there it is. I can see it. I can see it. It's go. Whoa. Whoa. Oh. It looked like it was coming right for me for a second there. That kind of terrified me. So I need to figure out some stuff for my health. I've gone around and looted a bunch of plants and leaves and wood and stuff for biomass. I haven't come across any more health things. But maybe, just maybe, I can do something with the MAM that'll help me out with that, because we finished our analysis of the alien, is it carapace? Is that how you pronounce it? Carapace? Like the shell of like a bug or something? You don't know that term? I've never had to say it on video before. Let's ask Google. That's always how I pronounce it in my head. But I've been known to not pronounce things. Here we go. Carapace. Yeah. Carapace. What'd you say? Sorry? No, I don't need to finish my sentence, dear. So, we have
samples are required for R&D to continue developing a defense-oriented blueprint. The creature has been named Phacocoirus plumiuscata, or fluffy-tailed hog.
Okay. All right, so we have to use multiple to learn more. I got 10 flower petals. Let's put 10 flower petals in there. Okay. I love this part. This is really neat. How you have to scan stuff and learn stuff. And anywho, what do we need to be working toward now? Other than just, I'm running out of biomass. What did we get that time? We got... Oh, that's right. We got... Oh, chainsaw. Used to clear an area of flora that is too difficult to remove by hand. Ooh. Jump pads. Walkways. But I got... Oh, parts assembly, and I got the assembler. And I need to make a rotor and a modular frame. That's right. So let's look at those. I had already forgotten what I was doing. Oh, I can start my space elevator. Funnel resources to complete project assembly. Completing stages here allows you to unlock later tiers of milestones in the hub. Okay. Oh, do I need to look over here? Yes. A rotor. Okay, iron rods and screws. Frame. Reinforced iron plate. And iron rod. Okay. So I would think by now I would have enough of those things. What does reinforced iron plate need? Iron plates and screws. Okay. So let's go work on that. So I need rods. Thank you. I need screws. Thank you. And I need iron plates. Thank you. Now, oh, by the way, I know what you're thinking, or if you're thinking it, I will at some point demolish all of this and redo it. And I can't wait for that day. But that is not this day. All right. I don't remember how many of these I needed, but let's just make a bunch of them. Okay. Okay, there we go. I can make a rotor. Boom. I can make a modular frame. Boom. Okay. So now I need the assembler. Can't. Oh, I need a number of. Whoops. Thought it was one of each. My bad, dog. Oh, and I need cable. Cable I can go get. Cable I got plenty of. That's not an issue. But I need 4 rotors and 4 modular frames. All right. Well, there's our 4 modular frames. There's our 4 rotors. Can I make any cables here? Yeah, well, yeah, I can. Figure I might as well use up what's in my inventory. There we go. So I wanted this over here, I believe. Yes, it was going to come out of there and out of there. Right? What's your problem? Oh, you're on standby. Stop being on standby. Oh, that's right, because I was needing more. Oh, I was needing more iron rods at the time. That's right. That's why I did that. Assembler. There we go. Now, line you up. There we go. Oh, that's right. I was going to line it up like sort of along here. Where's it straight with that? There we go. Oh, whoops. I just tilted it. There we go. Line up with something else. Line up with something else. I want to see two lines. Two lines. Two lines. Go there. There it is. There. Boom. Okay. So, oh, that's tight. Oh, that's real tight. Is that going to work? Drat. I am really glad you get all your stuff back. Okay, it does not have to be lined up with that. It doesn't have to be lined up with anything, Kyle. Let's keep being artistic with it and do that. Oh, watch that still not work. No, that works. Okay. Screws in there. Plates in there. Power. Oh. Need some wire. Or cable. I should just always keep a whole bunch of cable on me. Oh, I'm not even connecting to the right thing anyways. Boom. You make reinforced iron plate. Awesome. Cool. All right, so we're now making reinforced iron plate, iron rods, iron plates, and screws automatically. Oh, and wire and cable. That's right. So now that we have that out of the way, let's figure out what we want to do next. Utility, biofuel, the most efficient form of biomass. Ooh. Lookout tower provides a good overview, useful for building. We get some wooden walls and stuff. Okay. Personal storage. Conveyor walls. Walls connect to other walls and floors. Use these to make buildings with several floors. Has one conveyor belt connection. Oh, that's cool. Obstacle clearing, the chainsaw. That honestly would be helpful because I am running low on the biomass stuff. But this, that seems even more promising to me. The better fuel. So let's get this stuff filled in with my one wire. What else? Oh, iron plates. Okay. It's not too far off. Let's go grab the rest of those. Iron plates, you're right here. It's so funny to me that the iron plates are so far away from where they're being made. And wire. And I'm assuming the biomass or the biofuel mass is involving those slug things, which means I'd have to go find more of them? Question mark? What did I need? Wire. Wire's in here. Need a little bit more. As hard as that is to believe. There we go. Perfect. Launch.
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide the first needed to build basic factory infrastructure. Additionally, the biofuel blueprint will ensure improved fuel consumption of biomass burners. Additionally, you can now build the space elevator, which is integral to your contribution to project assembly.
Yeah. I'll get to that eventually. So... I don't have any fuel in this. But I'm running out here, too. Yep. All right, let me go make some more fuel for that first, and then we'll go from there. Oh, I can't. I'm all out of that. Okay, so let's figure this out. What is this I can build? What is this I can build with the power? Okay, so it's that. Oh, can I not do it until the thing gets back? That's right. Yeah, nothing there. Just looking out for anything new. Biofuel, here we go. This requires biomass. Okay. Stop the presses. Stop. Oh, there's only 2. 12. Yeah. No, we're going to take all the biomass and make biofuel from it. See if this helps us be more efficient. Okay. There's that. Let's also go around. Well, I don't want to leave things like not running. So let's go back and make this real quick. I'm curious what I can do eventually to produce biomass, like automatically, or is that always something? Let's break this up into 4 even stacks, or is that always something that I have to go out and get? Is there eventually some sort of tree farm, or like a lawnmower Roomba? That's what I need. Oh, pod's back. That is such a neat little mechanic. But I haven't quite figured out, like, what's it doing exactly? Like, what is it bringing back for me? Or is it not bringing back anything? I haven't quite figured that out because I can already build the stuff that I had unlocked. I'm a little confused about what it's doing. I actually really do kind of want to do that chainsaw. Those jump pads sound really cool, though. Yeah, I want to do that chainsaw. But we're not going to be ready to do that just yet. You know what I do want to do? Let's go get that slug up there. Let's go on a little adventure. But first, let me take out my weapon. And you'll have to excuse me because I'm going to be grabbing all the leaves I can on the way. Also, I really need to find something to eat. Do I have anything and I just don't realize it? No, I don't think I do. Here's something right here. Pale berry. Oh, no, I don't want to split the stack. I was thinking I might could just eat it from here. That doesn't look quite as appetizing as the pistachios. Pretty flowers. Whoa, that looks cool over there. And mildly dangerous. There's also apparently caves that I need to be on the lookout for. Not yet. I'm not going to go in them, but I need to be on the lookout for them. I found one that's pretty close by. See another pale berry over here. We should be getting close to the slug, I think. There he is. Hey there, little guy. I need to analyze him. I haven't analyzed them yet. Oh, but does it use them when I analyze them? Ooh. I haven't actually looked around this place much. Oh, there's a cool waterfall over there. Very neat. Oh, another one. There's another one down there. I don't know that I want to go through that valley. I've seen things. All right, so let's head back down now. Hopefully we've produced enough parts to go make our chainsaw. Also, I've got lots of biofuel to make too. And honestly, if the game does have it to where you have to go out to get biomass stuff to make biofuel and all that jazz, if the game does make you go out and do that, I can understand that. Like, there always needs to be something. Like, even in Factorio, you are the one that has to go out and get the wood. I don't think there's anything that... Well, maybe there is, actually. Maybe there is something that, like, cuts down trees in the forest. But you have to, like, move it, or... I don't know. Oh, no, I'm not going to have enough bars for this. Not in the slightest. Seems a lot slower than it was before. But I know it's just because I'm splitting things up. Okay, so. The other thing I love about Factorio is, with Factorio, I could tell it right now, I want to make biofuel. And it would just start making the biomass to make the biofuel. Like, it kind of does it all together. And so you only have to select the end result thing that you want to craft. And it takes care of all the steps to get you there. So I do kind of miss that feature, but I understand it's a little... not cheaty. I don't know what the word is. It takes you out of control a little bit, I guess. But if this biofuel is as good as I'm thinking it is, we should be set now for a good while. Oh, and I need to go get those slugs being analyzed. Oh, but I bet the other thing is still being analyzed. My kid started watching this game, this series today. And at one point during the intro, I got quiet because I wanted you guys to be able to take it in, and I wanted to take it in, and it was a part, you know, where your space pod is like coming down to the planet. And I guess it speaks volumes about me, but my daughter, a 4-year-old daughter who's very astute in her observations, says, "Daddy, why are you being so quiet?" Like, I was only quiet for like 30 seconds. Are you not used to Daddy being quiet for that long? Jeez. Should talk less. What was I doing? Oh, yeah, power. How much do I have? I don't think I have enough to guarantee all of them full. So let's break it up into 100 each. Yeah. You can tell when I've been playing Minecraft when I come back and play this game and I start hopping everywhere. All right, so let's go get the slugs out of our container and see if they're enough to be scanned. How many do I have now? I bet I need 10. I've got 5. Maybe it's 5. Is this still scanning? It's not. The analysis of flower petals is complete. Please choose a new specimen on the list to begin analysis. Okay, how many do I need? Oh, only 1.
R&D wishes me to tell you these colored petals are useful for 2 things, dating and creating color cartridges. Mandatory reminder that you are under 24/7 surveillance. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 2.
Oh. Okay, thanks for letting me know that you're watching. A little uncomfortable. Slug. Where'd my slugs go? Oh, I did it again. I always think I'm pulling stuff out of the chest, but I'm pulling it out of my inventory and into the chest. There we go. Scan away, little buddy. Scan away. It's a lot smaller in there. Let's put the rest of these back. All right, let's go check our numbers now. Let me go get some wire and cable. I bet I have enough of those. Oh yeah, plenty of cable for it. In fact, let's put... Actually, no, I was saying I wanted to keep a bunch of cable on hand. Let's do that. Wire, just the right amount. Perfect. I would imagine I have the right amount of reinforced iron plates as well. Oh, let's go ahead and drop these off. Iron rods are going to be the slow thing, because they're being used to craft other things. Yeah, we're almost halfway there. Well, no, we are, because we have 20 in our inventory. So we're just over halfway. I could go make some. That would probably be smart. So I need, what is it? Iron ingots. Huzzah!
Milestone reached. Additional to an inventory expansion, you are now capable of removing foliage that consists primarily of wood.
Excellent. Now, is it looting it, or is it just destroying it? This is the question I want to answer. All right, so I need reinforced iron plate, iron bars. Okay, let's put that as our to-do. Do I have anything in here that I need? I don't think so. What's this? Copper ingot. Oh. Jeez, that stuff needs to go to wires and cables. Limestone. No, I don't think I do. Let's go check on our slug. How's he coming along? 2 minutes left. Okay. Let's see, 20 per minute. Oh, I see. Iron plates are producing at 20 per minute. Screws are producing at 120 per minute. Reinforced iron plates are producing at 5 per minute. Now, it's interesting to me that the screws are producing at a higher rate because they produce more numerous. Like, one iron rod gets you a lot more screws. So what I'm thinking is, how many iron... Okay, I got tons of screws. Let's turn off the screws now. Yeah, they're producing 90 screws per minute. while iron rods are 15 per minute. I love how you can see all that data. It's fantastic. So that will eventually get filled, and they'll all start coming in here, I'm assuming. It'd be neat if on these splitters you could turn off a section. I'd imagine that's going to happen eventually. Alright, I've got enough screws, enough cable. I just need the iron rods and the reinforced iron plate. Okay. Oh, our scan is going to be over soon. Oh, I can't go that way. One more. The analysis of green power slug is completed. Please choose a new specimen.
The crystals on this slug can be harvested and converted into a power shard that functions with current fix-it technology. Several buildings would be capable of performing over 100% capacity if infused. The derived blueprint is now accessible in Hub Tier 1.
Sweet. Okay. So we're going to start analyzing the pale berries. In Hub Tier 1, overclock production. Overclock buildings, power shard. Mucus from the power slugs compressed into a solid crystal-like shard. It radiates a strange power. I am excited about that. So, for each slug, you can put it on a specific building. The upgrade unlocks new functionality that lets you overclock your factory building. So, overclock them. So that means they could possibly use up more power. They just work faster. Okay, that's not exactly what I expected. But that's still pretty cool. And this allows me to paint things. Paint factory buildings and vehicles. That's pretty cool. Don't know what I want to do with that yet. Maybe the point of the pod is so that you can't just upgrade every, you know. Oh, it's still not. Why is that so slow? Oh, part of it is I stopped making screws. That'll do that. Hold on. My bad. I'm a bit of a doofus sometimes. Iron rods are going much faster now. Oh, there we go. We're good on iron rods. Fantastic. Now we just need to wait on these. All right, let's do this because I want to see this chainsaw in this episode. So we're gonna wait for that to come in. Actually, I could just go, let me just go make some. I need to go get more screws, but that's okay. I got plenty of screws. All right, let's go make a chainsaw. I get so used to the automation, I kind of forget, oh, yeah, I can go do this myself. I was half expecting a room sound effect. It's a retracting chainsaw. It requires biofuel. You guys, it requires biofuel. Let me go grab it from this one. I think this one's probably burning the slowest. I just need a little bit. Oh, let me do that. There we go. Oh, it's in my inventory, so it just pulls it from my inventory. I was thinking I was going to have to pull it. So. Oh, no. I don't want to cut that down. That gives me food. That's fantastic. I am the Lorax. I speak for the trees. before the trees cannot ring. Oh, this makes me so happy. That did a big old chunk right there. Oh, there we go. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, that's so awesome. I can't wait to go back and see how much fuel this is going to make. All right, so let's go back to weapon. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's another slug up there. I forgot about that. Where am I going? Here. Not too bad. That's a lot of wood. Cool. We got a chainsaw, guys. All right, so we did quite a bit today. Not a whole lot of building. We got our assembler going. We got our chainsaw. We figured out what the slugs are for. We also unlocked a blueprint to paint things, which is pretty cool. So I think that'll do it for today. We'll see you guys next time. Adios. Goodbye.